morning, everybody. It's early. It's about 4:15. Getting an early start because the conditions are nice. We've been waiting for conditions like this for a while. Just low winds, oily oils on the water. I've been seeing people diving the last 2 days and couldn't get out during the week, so let's get it. I haven't dove for like over a month already. Just busy, life, and hopefully can get in today and just enjoy it. Not really looking to shoot anything particular, just get in the water again, and hopefully I still got it. Alright guys, it's early. I gotta go grab some ice, gotta go meet up with the crew, and then head on down. Alright, shoot. So here we are, geared up, loaded up. It's a good idea to get your morning business out the way. You don't have to worry about it. Usually the morning of the dive, because we dive all day. I mean, it's sun up to sundown. We're weekend warriors. Right now it's about 5:20, and majority of the time we only have that one day on the weekend, so we make it count. We're out sun up to sundown. I mean, sometimes we don't get home till like 10 o'clock at night. So you got to prepare your body for battle, basically. So in the morning of, I'm drinking a body armor light, at least one of these big ones, and I packed one big one like this and a smaller one, and then I'm hydrating all day with smart water. I just prefer smart water. They have plenty different types of waters that hydrate you. I like smart water, so I have a bunch of these, and I'm just trying to stay hydrated all day. Like I said, we're sun up to sundown. You gotta prepare your body and make sure your body can keep up with, being in the water, being in the sun, burning all the energy all day. So all right guys, let's go get them. So the sun's rising and we just launched, and the water is just looking flat, super nice, and we're just eager to get out. We've seen a bunch of our friends at the boat ramp launching, including Dave and Shane, and just everybody talking story in the morning, having good time. So eventually we headed out and to the first spot of the day. So jump in the first spot of the day, and during the week I was kind of congested, kind of stuffy nose, and I was wondering how it would play a factor in today's dive. And off my first drop, besides the bad GoPro angle, I'm actually hunting a bunch of moose, and I just feel a lot of pressure from my sinuses on my forehead. I didn't feel comfortable. It could have been just the rust from not diving for so long, or it really could have been just being congested all week that led up to this dive. So usually I take Sudafed, not the morning of, but the day before, as like a primer to clear everything out, so I have a good dive day in. But like I said, I just felt super uncomfortable for whatever the reason was. I was kind of bummed too, because the conditions were super nice. So the moves weren't coming in, so I just decided to come up. I didn't want to push it too much or overdo it. Yeah, it was kind of a rough one. So swam around. I spotted some moonus, or joes as we call them, from the surface. So I took a drop, and as soon as I hit the bottom, looking for where the joes went, and I look to my left and I see a moo in the distance, and I was like, I'm not gonna make eye contact with it. I'm just gonna slowly swing my gun, try to line up a shot. It was pretty close, and boom, take my shot, and I knew I had it already. I didn't know how much drops I was gonna be able to take during the day, so this was definitely a score for the first fish of the day for me. Notice the barb didn't open, so I could have easily lost this fish multiple times, but lucky enough, I'm able to get the flopper right and hold on to my fish. after that, I swam around, didn't see much, so we all met back at the boat, and we tried to hit another spot. And the spot was kind of actually more dirtier. You can kind of see the murk and the dust of the water, and that's surgy. I think that was the main reason why it was dirty, was because it was surgy. You know, the push and pull of the ocean stirring up everything. So had some life around, had some woohoos. So I took a drop, and immediately I could just feel the surge when I'm trying to swing my gun. I'm just trying to hold onto this rock. You can see it pushing me back, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get a nice clean shot off on top of this woohoo, let alone, you know, it's not my best day in the water. I'm uncomfortable, shaking off that rust from not diving. I go back to the surface and just try to dive bomb this woohoo. Lucky enough, I'm able to get a shot off and land this woohoo. This woohoo was actually requested from my buddy Yosh. He wanted an woohoo for him and his wife, so this is a perfect size for bring back to them. Lucky enough, I'm clean up for him too. So yeah, look at that shot right in the forehead, right to the mouth. Holding shot for sure. And right after this woohoo, I tried taking a few more drops, and just my sinuses was, I don't know, my allergies was kicking up. I was getting super congested. I couldn't drop. I couldn't drop, you know, not even 20 feet. So I went fishing. We did a bunch of bottom fishing today. We were lucky enough to, you know, see plenty of action bottom fishing. And here I'm using Shimano Travala paired with Shimano Spheros reel. I throw the links in the bio of the setup I use with this camouflage braid that I like a lot. So we spent a lot of time fishing, or mainly because I couldn't drop, I couldn't equalize. I was just happy to have fish to take home. I got a move for me, and I got a woohoo for my buddy Yosh.
This one feel like,
I figured, hey, whatever else is bonus. So
fuck, this spot still holds.
Compania lure grubs. Usually I buy the mystery pack, so I don't know the colors that I'm using. Maybe you guys can tell. But yeah, I was catching some small, you know, Vecchiulas. Let them go. Some small Moanakalis.
Go give me the, bring the daddy. Or the daddy.
You gotta give back. You can't just take everything that the ocean gives to you. So you gotta give back, and I believe that, you know, the more you give back, you know, it's just setting you up later. You know, good karma. Let me just say it like that. It's just good karma for you. You know, whenever you're fishing, diving.
Oh, that's what it is.
Here's a top bait. Yeah, they really love those Compania lure grubs.
Oh, that's
catching penny baby moanas. We're sending down live bait. We took multiple big strikes, but I think they're all sharks. They were just kind of dead weight, and you know, didn't really fight too much. So no screamers.
What my 80s jams are, guys? I don't mind.
Here's another Vecchiula, baby one. Just throw them back. We wanted all the big boys, but they weren't coming around.
It was quiet.
This happened.
Oh, yes! Compania!
Oh, bruh.
Yes! On the Damashi. Look at that little hook. Compania lures. Jerry, you owe me. Jerry, you owe me. Look at that. Look at that. Damashi. I never get the fight on film, but good thing never, because that's some net malfunctions a little bit. Yeah, you look. I'm a fin. Yes. Let's go get some more, boys.
That upu definitely made my day.
Oh.
I mean, I couldn't dive. Super nice conditions. You can tell that, you know what I mean, even with fishing, the drift was super slow, and it was getting a lot of bites. No hoggies. Or maybe one hoggy. I think it was only one hoggy we caught on the day. As you seen, I just put up a moana, then I see my live bait go off, so I'll hurry up and grab that pole. And the fight was on. Definitely was a little bit exciting to see, you know, the live bait go off again. And this time
it definitely felt like a fish. So just fighting them, playing them, not really trying to horse them. Then I started to see the color come up, and then it was a big table boss. So after this fish, the guys went to go dive another spot, and I just kind of kicked it on the boat. I was content with my catch. I already knew I couldn't dive. I just started cracking a few beers already, kicking back, and yeah, here's some catch and release. So I was on the boat chilling. Then Joe comes back to the boat first, and I'm like, bruh, there's no way, like, just an amazing catch, an amazing stringer that he pulls up, and I'm just so jealous because I could have been in there diving too, but my sinuses was all messed up. No doubt, I was still stoked for him to shoot, you know, big moves on Oahu. His biggest one ended up being like 7 pounds, so definitely good eats. Then again, I was jealous, but at the same time, super stoked for my boy to pick up some good grinds. And before we call it a day, we always clean fish on the boat or in the water. It's better, to me, it's way better than cleaning them at home. There's less to clean up, and it's easy to just throw all the scales and all the guts back into the ocean. So whenever I got a fish, I cut from the butthole all the way through to the gills, and I rip out everything, all the guts, all the gills, just so, you know, I bleed it, basically the gills to bleed it, and all the guts out, and I just throw it all back in the water. And it's gonna feed some fish down there. You know, hopefully they get bigger and we get a chance to catch them too. But we always clean our fish off the boat. So here I'm cleaning the uhu. So even though I'm not keeping this uhu, I'm still gonna do my buddy the solid and clean on the boat, because parrotfish or uhus have this slime on the scales that if you freeze an uhu with the scales on and then you defrost it, that slime creates like a cement, and it's just so hard to scale and so frustrating to get off. After this, we just headed in and called it a day. Alright guys, till next time, like, subscribe, and join us on our next venture. Shoots!